In 1803, the purchase of Louisiana from France prompted Western exploration from explorers such as Lewis and Clark and the Congressman Davy Crockett. Welcome back to the Homeschool History Show. I'm Mr. Wesley. Come with me for another great moment in history. Today we're going to learn about what's called the Louisiana Purchase, which is basically the president buying a bunch of land. It sounds really boring, doesn't it? But I promise you it's not, because the reasons why are fascinating. So if you remember, the United States of America didn't used to exist at all. There were natives here, and then 3 different colonial powers came. Remember, Spain, France, England. New England became the United States of America after George Washington successfully won the Revolutionary War and became our first president. Now, the year is 1803, and we are on our 3rd president, Thomas Jefferson. Yes, you've heard of him before too. He was there with the Declaration and the Constitution and all of that good stuff. Anyway, he's the president now. And he's really good friends with France, always was. He's actually one of the people that helped get the French Navy to come help us fight the English in our revolution. And the guy spent almost more time in Paris than he did in Washington.
Bonjour.
True story. Anyway, Thomas Jefferson was in conversations with somebody over in France named Napoleon. Now, be sure not to confuse Napoleon with Neapolitan. Neapolitan is an ice cream. It's a really good ice cream. It's one with, you can't decide if you want chocolate, vanilla, or strawberry, so you just get all 3. That's what I used to do. Neapolitan means somebody from Naples, Italy. Napoleon Bonaparte is a man from France. Now, if you remember, our revolution was about getting rid of kings and queens and starting to have a president. Well, guess what? A lot of people back on the old continent in Europe, way on the other side of the ocean, where all these colonies came from in the first place, they actually thought it was a pretty good idea too. And when they saw that it worked, they decided to try it themselves. The result of this was that the King of France was no more. Off with his head, Alice in Wonderland style.
Off with his head!
The new guy in charge of France is named Napoleon. Napoleon is in a big, big fight with England, just like we used to be. Now, he's losing. So, what does he have that he can sell to get more money, to build more stuff, to win his war? He's got an old colony that he's not using anymore called New France. So he sold Louisiana and all of New France for less than 4 cents an acre. So Thomas Jefferson very wisely bought it. Once we had it, we didn't know what to do with it. It's just a bunch of land that had not been, no George Washington over there yet, surveyed, had not been measured. So the team of Lewis and Clark, the first 2 United States of American, to go all the way across to the West Coast. There's a famous tale of that adventure, and it's recorded in their diary. Another famous person from this time would be Congressman Davy Crockett, who, if you've ever seen somebody running around with a raccoon skin cap, that's the Davy Crockett look. He also explored the American West once we bought it from France. So the Louisiana Purchase, very important, doubled the size of our country for less than 4 cents an acre and put an end to the French colonies in North America. And that is why the Louisiana Purchase is a great moment in history. Until next time, I'm History.